Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. I am Akis Razveer. On this video I am going to talk all about Jonathan Swift and his wonderful work named Gulliver Travel. This video is the collection of all the previous year questions that were part of your UGC NET exam with detailed analysis. Do not forget to share the video with your friends and subscribe and like the video. If you are interested, so you can join my paid and free classes at Unacademy, the learning application. Next day, 3 p.m., free special class only and only for you. So just install Unacademy, the learning application, or join my paid classes students at Unacademy so that you can get entire syllabus done within time. I'm going to cover all these 10 units. Okay, now see students, this is the very first question students that were part of your UGC NET exam. So yes, here is the first one. The last book of Gulliver's Travel is. So you have these four options. Do select the right one please. The last book. And students, this video is helpful for all the UGC NET aspirant, SET aspirants or any other exam aspirants, because students, you are going to get the questions on your exam like this. So right answer students of the question is the last book of Gulliver's Travel. So the last book is A Voyage to the Land of Hynemus. See students, you can see option 1 is correct, Voyage to Hynemus. You have students a 4 part on Gulliver Travel by Jonathan Swift. We have 4 parts. How many parts are there students? So 4 parts are there. And depiction of voyage by Lemuel Gulliver students. Lemuel Gulliver. The complete title of the work is Gulliver Travels or Travels into Several Remote Nations of the World. So this is the complete title of the novel. Identify the work below that does not belong to the literature of 18th century. So you have these 4 options. So please now select the right answer please. See students, this one is the correct answer as you can see on your screen. So A is the correct answer. The question is, which one is not the work of 18th century students? 18th century. So 18th century, it means from 1701 onwards, right? In words of Matthew Arnold, Matthew Arnold says that this was the time period of age of prose and reason. 18th century, age of prose and reason in words of Matthew Arnold. 18th century students, during 18th century we have seen the rise of novel, 4 wheels of novel, and development of novel. Gulliver Travel, so this was written during neoclassical time period by Jonathan Swift. The Spectator students, so this is a periodical essay by Edison and Steele. An Epistle to Dr. Arbuthnot, so this is a poem by Alexander Pope. Now see students, first one work, so that is Advancement of Learning. Advancement of Learning. Advancement of Learning is a work by Francis Bacon. And Francis Bacon belongs to Jacobean time period. Because students, you can see Advancement of Learning, New Atlantis and all. So these all are the work by Francis Bacon. And he was a great essayist. Even students, he is considered as the father of English essays. Now see students, the work Advancement of Learning was appeared in 1605. So obviously students, this is not an 18th century work. The last of Gulliver Travels is 2 students. So you have seen students on your previous year exam, you have seen the last book of Gulliver's Travel is, And then once more, see students, the last of Gulliver's travel is to. So the land of the animals, the land of Homo champions, the land of hurricanes, the newfound land. So please do select the right answer, students, and I know you knows the already you know the answer, right? So correct answer, as you can see on your screen, first one is the correct answer. Because students, land of animals. So this is the last voyage in Gulliver travel, as I have already shown you on this particular student's answer. You can see Gulliver's travel, students, this is several remote nation of the world. So last one is land of animals. So please do not forget to remember other part. Voyage to Lilliput, voyage to Brobdingnag, and see then students voyage to Laputa. So these all are the part. So Gulliver's travel, that is in 4 part. See the next one. In Gulliver's travel, Stolbergs are, so people replace with abstract learning, people exempt from natural death, people persecuted by pets and servants, people lured by a new ideal. So please जल्दी से फटाफट सेलेक्ट कीजिए आंसर को. And I know students you knows the answer. What is the answer of the question? So see students, this one is the answer. People exempt from natural death. In Jonathan Swift's Gulliver Travel, you can see students, Stralberg, this is a place, students. Sometimes it is also written as Stralberg, students. See the spelling, that is different one from previous one, right? So students, on this particular part, what you can see basically. So in this part, Gulliver's meeting with those who are immortal. In fact, they are immortal, students, because natural death, they are exempted from natural death, you can see. Now see the next one. So here is the next one. At the conclusion of Gulliver's travel, Gulliver argues that his motivation for telling the tale is. So students, see these all are the 4 options, and please do read. जल्दी से पढ़ लीजिए फटाफट. And if I am too fast, students, so you can pause the video, please. See the correct answer. So here is the correct answer, students. It's the second one, to inform and instruct mankind. Neoclassical literature, students, always that is a didactic literature. That is going to teach you moral lessons and all. So correct answer, to inform and instruct mankind. Didactic in nature. See the next one. In Jonathan Swift's Gulliver Travel, Gulliver refers to William Dampier, a famous writer of 2 voyages, as master, brother, cousin, or uncle. So the correct answer of the question is its third one, cousin. In Jonathan Swift's Gulliver Travel, you can see students, William Dampier appears, the famous writer of 2 voyages, and Swift referred him as cousin. See the next one. Read the following statement and the reason given for it. Choose the right response. Assertion. So it's the Gulliver Travel earned Jonathan Swift the bad name of being a misanthrope. Next one option. Swift in the novel was neutral to the image of man. And now you can see students 4 options. So correct answer, students, of the question is students, you can see it's B. B is the correct answer, students. Both A and R are true. Swift in the novel was neutral to the image of man. So students, you can see A and R both are true, but R is not, R is not correct explanation, students. Correct explanation of A. Now see the next one. In which of the voyage Gulliver discovered mountain-like beings? the land of Lilliputians, the land of Brobdingians, the land of Laputans, the land of Hyanmus. So please students, do select the right one, please. Correct answer is, students, the land of Brobdingians. So how to remember, students? So students, brob, or you can say broad. Broad means, students, you can see bada, big, mountain-like wings. Lilliputians, students. So little, Lilliputian, little students, right? Next one. So students, on this part you have seen B, the land of Brobdingians. You can see meeting of Gulliver with the peoples, those who are tall more than, students, you can say a limit, because they are tall more than 60 feet students. जैसे यहाँ पर नॉर्मली हम देखें सो इंचेस 60 इंच 70 इंच 173 इंच. So this is what, students, you can see. By what name is Gulliver known as Brobdingnag? So Grildrig, Glumdalclitch, Spraklaknak, or Manikin. So please do select the right one, students, please. Correct answer is 1. It's grilled rig. This one is the correct answer. So at Brobdingnag, Gulliver was considered as a baby boy, like something like baby boy, and he was, students, yes, a kind of pet for daughter Glumdalclitch at Brobdingnag. So you can see, students. Now see another one question. So Gulliver receives the following response when he boasts about his countrymen: the most pernicious race of little odious vermin that nature ever suffered to crawl upon the face of the earth. So which one is the correct answer? The king of Lilliputs, the king of Brobdingnag, the governor of Glubbdrib, the first of the Hyanmus he meets. So please do select the right one, please. Here is the correct answer, as you can see on your screen, the king of Brobdingnag, students. This one is the correct answer. This one is the correct answer. Now see the next one. After his return from the land of Hyanmus, Gulliver refused to let his wife and children show disrespect to English horses, ride horse-drawn carriages, touch his bread or drink out of his cup, communicate with him in English tongue. So please do select the right answer. So correct answer is, students, third one. Touch his bread or drink out of his cup. So this is what, students, you can see. The next one, students, really sorry, students. So these all are the questions that were part of your UGC NET exam. Do not forget to watch this complete series, because I have already uploaded Pamela. Then, students, Tom Jones and Joseph Andrews by Henry Fielding, John Bunyan's His Pilgrim's Progress, and Life and Death of Mr. Badman, analysis